Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we're getting started on 10-star village quests. There are some interesting ones among our keys. I mean, they're not anything terribly special these days, but like we've got to do Seregios, we've got to do Diablos, we've got to do Rajang, and then we've also got to do Bracky and Joe. And Shag. So, let's go ahead and get started on those with Jang. Mainly because I expect him to be capable of giving me the most trouble out of all of them. And yet, here I am eating for not Defender. We should be fine. Secret area, huh? I don't have much reason to do any gathering here. This is high rank. So we'll just leave it with that skull, which gave us a shining charm and some mysterious skulls. Nothing of terrible value. I don't remember where the Rajang was. So I'm just going to hope it was like this way. Also, Valfalk is still cruising around in the sky here. Part of me was hoping that it would actually vanish from the skies once we did the village one, but guess not. It'd be cool if it wasn't in the sky for like every quest, but rather only just a few here and there. Hey, Jang. Have some paint. I know how much you like paint. Ow. Last time I fought a Rajang was in Freedom Unite. And that was not terribly difficult. Or rather, it was more difficult than this will be. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said it wasn't terribly difficult. I said basically the opposite of what I had meant. That this would be the not terribly difficult one. And also I just completely whiffed with my burst there. But we've angered the monkey. So we should look towards getting this down. Just stay there, buddy. You didn't just stay there. And now your fists are red. Why you gotta be a jerk like this, huh? Yeah, that's right. Come right over this way. Got freaking 2 misses in a row. And again. I'd rather hit a fist than get a miss. And we've got both horn breaks. And I managed to not have to sit through the changing back to axe animation because I was smart and swapped during my jump. Ow. That beam is definitely way more impressive in this game than it was in Freedom Unite. Oh, someone's out of rage. Do I want to use my shock right now? Yeah, I don't have any tranks, so it's not like I'll have a better time to use it later. Other than maybe if he leaves the area before getting in it. But we haven't been here that long, so I don't imagine he's going to do that. As neat as your beam looks, I wanted you. There we go. Do I imagine we'll get the tail break? No. But I'll go for it nonetheless. That's close. Thanks for just side hopping onto me, buddy. Not a ride, but it is a knockdown. So, we need more energy in our sword mood. Okay, bye. So with him already being cap ready, I sincerely doubt we're going to get the tail break. And yet, I'll still go for it. Ow. Nice try. Rolled right through his grasp. Unfortunately, we can't jump quite as well as he does. And he is going to sleep. So let's see if we can smack his tail off to wake him up. Nope. Got it. And killed him. I'm glad we managed to get it. I wasn't aware that it had been the subquest. I wasn't even aware there was a subquest. I wasn't paying much attention. I was just like, hey, there's a Jang and we gotta do it, so let's go do the Jang. Grabbing those because we know we need like 1 billion of them to get all the research that we still have left to get. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there are any others within easy reach. There's another one way in the corner, but we're not going to get to that in time. See? Quite the sound all this sand going over the edge makes. I do believe I'll do the Joe next. Yeah, sure, I'll get Guts. Why not? Comes with Dragon Res and Attack Up. What's not to like? Okay, so which of these item sets is my Joe set? This would be the one. But it looks like I'm going to have to swap out the cool drinks for the hot drinks. Those aren't hot drinks. These are hot drinks. Yeah, seems fine. Not going to use my dash juices. Not for a high rank Joe. Got you a present, buddy. I know how much you like blue meat. Thankfully, this isn't a giant Joe, so we can actually jump off of multiple different parts of him. And he's already going for the blue meat. Because he just loves that stuff. Unfortunately, these Blangos are going to cause problems even if they don't directly cause problems because our cats... Okay, thankfully our cats didn't actually wake Joe up. That's good. Leaving that work to us is how it's supposed to go. And now we get to ride a Raging Joe, which means Challenger when he lands. Oh, someone's very upset. He's cranky because we... Wow, he's really cranky about how we woke him up. Why are you so cranky, Joe? Need to actually get hits. Just grabbing this. Not quite far enough away. That's fine. Because Dragon Blight means nothing to me. Come on, man. I got you some food right over there, and you try and eat me? How rude. Now, ordinarily, I would go for the tail after a parameet. But first of all, he's leaving. And second, we already went for the tail after that mount, which means that the tail would probably pop off earlier than we would like. So we'll go for the face when he's paralyzed. So there you go. Parameet, all for you. I promise I won't eat any of it. Yep, there goes the tail. Definitely would have been a waste to go for that during the para. Blango, get out of here. Joe, you see that parameet right there? It's all yours. I promise I will not eat even a single bite of it. It is all for you. Oh, he's going for it. Little did he know it was a trap. I didn't want to eat any of it anyway. Wouldn't have eaten it even if he told me I could. Also, we've got full brakes on this Joe now. I am lucky I didn't get stomped. I mean, it wouldn't have caused a huge issue if I did, but... And once again, we get a rage ride. And we're going to go right in there to that belly. Let's go ahead and sharpen. Oh, we ought to be fine for one carve. It's a lovely snowball you just threw. I wasn't asking to see another one, buddy. It was lovely because it was so unique and perfect, Joe. Sometimes you gotta realize that if you make more than one of a thing, it makes the thing lose value. Ooh, he might be... Oh, he's limping away. Okay. That's fine. I guess he just won't eat a poison meat. As much as it does do good damage to him, at this point we're probably better off just smacking him. Rolled on through. Took a while for that tail to actually hit us. Dragged us along and then finally did the damage. And away he limps again. I imagine he's going to burrow his way into the cave. Can't be certain because I don't think I've ever fought a Joe here before. But, yep, sure enough, he's burrowing into the cave. Because unlike Rajang, he can't just leap long distances. He's too heavy. Plus, his legs aren't built for jumping. They're built for holding him up. Not like Rajang's legs are built for jumping either, but... I imagine he uses his arms to help a little bit. Well, that was certainly a devil, Joe. See, something I like about Joe, you can fight him everywhere. It's also something I kind of don't like about Joe, but that's mainly for when he intrudes on quests, and you'd really rather he didn't. But just the fact that there's such variety in the locations you can fight him, because you can fight him everywhere, means that Joe hunts don't always have to be so samey. It's nice. And we can do one more quest this episode. That'll get us half the keys for Village 10 done. So let's grab a meal. Sure, fire res, why not? The element didn't matter, because we are going to be fighting Shagmag. And apparently the Valfalk quest cycles between multiple quests, each in different locations, which is nice. Elder dragons that can be fought in multiple places are kind of neat. See Teo. Though most of the time when you fight him, it's in a volcano of some sort. Or a desert. So he does have some differences. But yes. Let us go fight this Shag who is only ever fought in one place in this game. I mean, in 4U, you could at least fight him in the Everwood. Hey, Shag. Yeah, I shouldn't have done my stabby stab there. So, can we hold on to him long enough that we can use our sword mode when he's down? That is the question here. Nope, because our cats had to help. That's fine. We can just go for these horns. Rawr. Poor guy, that didn't go how you planned, did it? Well, we just got 3 breaks in very quick succession. Leaving only the tail this quick into the quest. I want this sparkly. I need to fight some G-rank Shags. Because I've been making the Valfalk armor just for fun. But 2 of the pieces require Shag parts. So, yeah, G-rank Shag is a thing I want. But that'll have to wait until we're done with all this village stuff. Or I can do it off camera. I don't know which one will happen, but one of them will. Oops, forgot to wait for energy. That's fine, we've got it now. And we've got full brakes, so that's cool too. Apparently the sub was 2 rides. Yes, it was. Well then. Just had to fall over that way, huh? Ouch. Good, it's enraging. And we managed to dodge its roar. %60 affinity. That's between Challenger, Frenzy, and Energy Charge. On a weapon that by default has 0% affinity. It's quite nice. Oh, this will be unpleasant. Dang it, I did not want to jump off that ledge. It's nice to be given new options, but when it disrupts old strategies, it's a little bit less pleasant. That was a really quick shag. But then again, having 30 or 60% affinity helps. So let's go snag this little tail over here. And there we go. Shag done. Still weird having this map in a game that doesn't have Heaven's Mount. Considering that its base camp is the Heaven's Mount base camp. And that is going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we do the other 3 key quests for Village 10. See you then, friends.